senior delegation. Well, and the Spanish crew too. Of course, you've done completely the right thing, haven't you, in choosing London? London is not only the artistic, financial, cultural capital of the world with more Michelin-starred restaurants than Paris. Do you know that? That's true. Is that true, London Park? We think so. We play. Twice as many bookshops as New York. Do you know that? More museums. About a quarter of the murder rate of New York. A fifth of the murder rate of New York. And it rains more in Rome than it does. And this is the digital capital of Europe, if not the world. And it's absolutely amazing to see how this thing has grown just in the last few years. I think in the Shoreditch area, it's multiplied by about 3 times in the space of 18 months. This is growing the whole time. More and more people are coming up with these apps, which I barely understand. No, I haven't explained to you. You are the creme de la creme. People here. You, as far as I understand, you have beaten competition from hundreds of other brilliant brains across the world to start up here in Wayra, and I really, really congratulate you on what you're doing. I've understood some of the amazing things that you're engaging in, some of the apps that you're devising, and I have to say that we in government in London see enormous potential in your work. And you may know that we have an app now on it's a TfL thing. It allows you to know when the bus is coming. Quite a lot of strike. It'll tell you exactly when the pickets are. In fact, I think there's a lot to be said. You could allow your imaginations to run. As I was wandering around just now, thinking about, there was a brilliant social app, a kind of network for people who couldn't find friends or something like that. I think it was I thought perhaps exactly Kit anticipates my thought that what you do is you go onto this thing and you could perhaps you could have an app called Swerve, which would be a way of identifying whether there were roaming politicians in the vicinity about to canvass you, and you could stay in the bath rather than go onto the door. Or you could have an app called Fix Me, which would enable Barclays, bankers and others to work out how to fix the LIBOR without needing any incriminating emails. Or you could have something called, U-Hack, which would explain, tell you in real time exactly who was listening into your mobile phone. Or the mind boggles at the kind of thing, the mind boggles at the kinds of applications that you could devise. And what I find so exciting about what you're doing and this whole enterprise is that, of course, it not only provides a brilliant and indeed lucrative future for the brilliant minds that are here, many of whom I expect had fantastic education to benefit of a good university career, but also it offers, I think, a real future for apprentices across London, and I hope you will take on apprentices, people who maybe weren't brilliant at university, but who sure as hell know how to use a BlackBerry considerably better than I do. And there are many, many of them, and I hope that you will think of that as well. It is fantastic to see this operation here today. And at a time when I suppose you could say that banks are going through turbulent times, other sectors of the economy are having it tough. This is a sign of the incredible resilience, the protean resilience of the London economy, and our ability as a city, economically, to reinvent ourselves. This is the future, you guys. Congratulations on what we're doing. I had great pleasure. I'm going to declare this amazing Wayra enterprise even more open than it was.
It's never easy to follow Boris in terms of talking, but for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ashley Stockwell. I'm running this London Wayra Academy. It's a huge privilege to be working with the talented teams here who have been in here just for 2 weeks. But a real privilege and a pleasure to welcome Boris and thank Boris and Kit for for joining us today to open the Academy. I've got a little gift here as a memento. One is not particularly practical, but quite nice, which is a Wayra logo. But what is quite practical, it's a key card, which means that you can enter here anytime you like. Not only here, but any of the academies.
Be careful, be careful.
So you're the first ever person to get a global
thank you very much.
As a further incentive, and I know this has been quite an important few weeks ahead, and clearly I'm sure Boris is disappointed that he didn't make a certain team, but we have a whiff-waff table here. So we've got a whiff-waff board, a special Wayra whiff-waff board, which is not easy to say. You're here, you can come and join us and have a game of whiff-waff. Thank you ever so much. Just to close, one of our teams, Higher Life, which is just over here, has got a digital way of capturing memories in a very unique way. And so they're capturing today as a memory. So before you leave, if you get a chance to either jot down the URL or capture that web address over there, then we will be able to then send you a digital memory of what's happened here today. So don't forget to do that. Thank you all for coming. Do feel free to hang around, go around, meet the teams, have a look at the amazing projects and work we've got here. For any of you who want to get involved, mentor, help out, then please come and see one of the team here. But thanks ever so much to everybody here and for Boris and Kit for opening it.
Thank you very much.